Hey, it's Adeel Chowdhry here. How are you doing? Are you good? Okay, now I wanted to record this video for you because what I'm about to reveal could shatter the way that you think is the only way that money can be made. You see, ever since we've been born, we've been taught that there is only one way of generating an income in this reality. And this what I like to call this old way has served its purpose throughout history. But things have changed, and there is a new formula, and I call it the new rich formula. But what I want to do is illustrate the old way, the traditional way first to you. Now, you may already have an idea as what I'm going to talk about, but I really need to explain it to you visually so that you understand. And once you understand this, I guarantee you that you're never gonna think the same way again. And this is gonna make sense to you in just a few minutes. Okay, so what I like to call the old way, and it's not your fault. Okay, this is what's been drilled into us ever since we've born, is that we need to work in a job. Okay, is that we need to turn up to a physical place of work, okay, whether we're in office, warehouse, wherever it is, a physical place of work, is that we need to be there for 9 o'clock in the morning until 5 p.m. And here's the real kicker. This really will change your perception, hopefully. What you are doing, and again, it's not your fault, what you are doing is selling your time in exchange for a fixed monetary payment for that unit. So 60 minutes of work in your workplace equals, let's say, $10, just for an ease of example. That is what you are doing, and I'm going to tell you why this method, this route, this traditional way, this old way will never make you rich. Okay, it will never make you rich. Let me really go into some further details now, and this really will shock you, because once I realized this, I thought, whoa, what am I doing? I can't be doing this anymore. So for this exercise, what I need to do also is get a calculator out, and I'll do that in just a second. We've got 24 hours in a day. 8 of those we're sleeping, if we do get 8 hours, but let's just take that as the average. Let's say 2 hours we're eating, obviously not at once, throughout the day. Let's say 2 hours of traveling. 1 hour, I don't know, chores, usually. 1 hour, your nature calls, your bathroom, your restroom breaks, whatever you want to call it, loo, restroom in America, rest room, okay. General hygiene. What else was there? Your chores, your shopping. 1 hour, being very conservative here, family time, whether it's school runs, other things like that. And so let me just quickly add this up for you. Okay, so 8 hours sleeping plus 2 hours for eating plus 2 hours for traveling plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. That's 15 hours doing everything but work. Okay, so let's take 24 hours in a day minus the 15 hours, and you are left with 9 hours of time to actually do some work. Okay, so you're left with 9 hours of productive work time. Okay, so 9 hours times let's say you're on $10 an hour, that's $90. Okay, that's how much you can make in a day if you work those full 9 hours. You know, so your income is capped. Your income is capped, and this is not the way to get rich. Now, even if you were a surgeon, so let's say you're a doctor, okay, and you're on $100 an hour. Okay, it's quite good, right? I think doctors get around on more than that, and you know you're working your 9 hours. That's $900 per day is what a doctor can make, and a doctor's quite specialized. You know, we in society look up to doctors as really respected individuals. You know, a career to strive for as well. Now, surgeons make a little bit more than that, but even a doctor would be capped at $900 a day. There's only so many hours in a day, and this is the old way. You know, you are not going to get rich. I have to really explain this to you. You're not going to get rich this way. If you're looking for wealth, whether it's 5,000, 10,000 a month, whatever wealth means to you, this is not the way. You are selling time, okay, for money, and this is not the way. Now, let me explain something else to you. Hopefully this is starting to make sense. Let me use another color just to change things up a little bit. Let's just get a green out. What happens when you get sick? Okay, your hours go down. You don't make money. Does that make sense? If you get sick, you might only be able to work the 3-4 hours a day. Now, what I want to do right now, now that you realize that your income is capped when you're working in this old way, working a job and working for someone else will not make you rich. So what I want to do now is I'm going to reveal the new rich formula to you. Are you ready for it? Yes? Alright, so what I'm going to do is, let me get a color out for you, a nice little color. This is the new rich formula. You know, if you're working in a job right now and you go in tomorrow to work, you will remember this video, and you are going to remember what I've said. You're giving your life away, every single unit of hour, in return for a small amount of money. And the minute you stop, the minute you leave that place of work, your income stops. Do you understand? Your income stops the minute that you leave and you clock out. That's not the way to go, my friend. There is another way, and I call it, you know, it's the new rich formula. It's where you don't sell a unit of your time for money. It's where you work smart. Okay, it's where you work smart. Now, being an online digital marketer and having my own digital business is the way to go. Now, it's quite broad right now, so I need to explain it to you a little bit more. What you need to do is create an asset. Okay, I think that's how you spell asset. I can't remember if it's 1 T or 2 T's, but you need to create an asset, and this asset will be in the form of a digital product. Okay, you need to create ultimately your own asset. Does that make sense? You need to create your own asset, a digital product that you're going to sell online. Now, there's many more things I really need to explain to you so you really understand this. You see, once you create a digital asset and you get it online, it's going to work for you 24/7. It's going to sell globally, all around the world. Okay, I don't need to put world in there, that's what globally means, but all around the world. Now, I'm going to illustrate this point to you right now, and it's really going to make sense. So stick with me here for a few more minutes. Hopefully this is starting to change the way that you think about earning money, okay, in this reality. Let's talk about Lady Gaga. Now, what has she got to do with this? You might be wondering. Right? Now, Lady Gaga creates a song. I don't know, give me one of her songs. Think of something off the top of my head. Nothing's coming to me right now. Okay. She creates a song. I'm thinking if I should actually Google it, but no, forget it. Let's just create a song. She records the audio in a studio. Okay. She spends a total of, let's just say, I don't know, 1 week creating this. Okay, that's quite a long time, but it might be longer, might be shorter, it might be 2 days, I don't know. But let's say it takes a week to record and edit song. Okay, so she spends a week to record and edit the song. What happens then is she gets it up on the Play or the Apple Store. Now when I say her, it's obviously her team or in a company that manage all of this, but she creates a song. Okay, so she records the song, she edits it in the studio. All of that is done. She gets it on the store, and what happens next is people buy her song. Is this starting to make sense? People go and buy her song, and what do you think happens? So her song sells for, I don't know, what is it, 99 cents, $1, and she gets a slice of that. She gets a percentage. Oops. She gets a percentage of that, and let me clear the screen for you. You could have 10,000 people go and download her song in 1 hour. Okay, 10,000 people could end up downloading her song in an hour. So that's let's say the song was $1. Well, no, not $1, just for purposes of this example. Times 10,000 people. Okay, what does that equal? Oops. Okay, that's $10,000 that she's made from 10,000 people downloading a song in just 1 hour. Oops, go back. In just 1 hour. And she's already done the work once. So this is the key. This is the new rich formula. Is this starting to make sense? The key is do the work once and get paid from your digital asset over and over. That is the key, and that is the new rich formula. You want to do the work once and you want to get paid over and over. Now, over the course of the day, the months, the years, Lady Gaga is going to be eating money from that same song that she created just once for days, months, years. You see, even Michael Jackson, his family, his family's making money from the songs that he's created. Bad, whatever his songs were, Thriller, Billie Jean. All of these songs that Michael Jackson created all those years ago, 20, 10, 20, 30 years ago, his family is still making money off of those songs today. So what you really need to do is create your digital asset. Oops, digital asset. And it's never been easier today to create a digital asset compared to the past. And now there are very different types of digital assets. You see, once you can do this, you can really scale up. So you create your product. Okay. What I want to do is actually get it up on you create your digital product. Okay. Your product sells globally. Your product sells automatically 7 hours a day, 7 days a week. The customer buys and they're instantly sent to the download to download it, just like a song. Just like when you've purchased a song or a course online. You buy the product and you get to download it straight away. The money gets sent to you. You know, all of this is processed. You're talking about buying now. When somebody buys, you can sell through PayPal. You can sell through ClickBank. You can sell through many other different platforms. But the key is to create your digital asset. So it's all about. Let's get another color for you. It's all about doing the work once. That's the key. Doing the work once. And you know, this is what I've been doing for many years. Let me give you a few examples. Okay, I created a course. I created an ebook and some videos, and it was a course on Facebook course. Okay, I got it online on the internet, and within a month, this digital asset of mine, this is one asset. Okay, this digital asset of mine turned into $750,000. I went and then created another digital asset. This was let me just try and remember here. It was an article program. Okay, this asset of mine turned into $960,000. Okay, this took about, I think it was 3 months. Okay, and these are all automated. Remember, this is all about doing the work once. Do the work once, okay, and get paid over and over and over again. I create another digital asset. This was a e-cover tool. Now there are different types of assets. Okay, I can briefly explain what they are. So I'll explain that in a minute. E-cover tool, and this asset turned into $550,000 in 10 days. Okay, and then I actually managed to make another 200K from the asset. Okay, giving me a total of it's made over 750K. And the different types of assets, now, I've talked about creating a course, a program, and even software. So these are all different types of assets that you can go ahead and create. So if I list this out to you, so your asset can be ebooks, okay, videos. You can create software. You can have coaching programs. Okay, even services. Right. So these are different types of assets. But the thing with services here is your time will be involved, as well as coaching. Okay. However, you can actually increase your prices here with the services and the coaching section. But the key the key leverage here, the key smart way of making lots of money fast with minimum input. Okay, now that's another formula. So what I recommend is the software, the videos, and the ebooks. However, even I have another income stream coming in from coaching, and even offering services. Okay. Here's one formula that I really want to share with you. Hopefully, you're learning a lot right now in this video. in this video. Okay, this is the key. Okay. Minimal input. Okay. Maximum. You know what I'm going to say, don't you? Maximum output. Okay. This model allows you to put the least amount of effort in, minimal input, to get maximum output. So for one of my previous products, I might spend 2 months putting it together. Okay, and I've seen massive amounts of cash influxes. One example is where I've made 1.3 mil from that effort in 3 weeks. Okay, so wouldn't you be willing to spend 2 months of effort to put a product together, your digital asset together, in return for 1.3 mil? It's a no-brainer, right? Okay, so I know this video's gone on for quite a long time, but the one thing that I want you to take away is you need to create your own digital asset. You need to create your own digital. Okay. Now, you might not know a thing. You may be clued up a little bit, and maybe you don't know where to start. Okay. Well, here's something for you. I've got some really good news. Okay. I can actually help you to get started to create your own digital asset. I have a few spaces available, okay, that can take on a few number of students into my brand new coaching program that I have available. And if you've seen some of my previous testimonials, you'll know that my students are making a lot of money. Okay, you see, coaching. Okay, that's what I can really do, is I can really help you quick start your own digital business and create your digital asset. Okay, now I'm going to give you a few examples of the numbers that my previous students are doing, and it's absolutely incredible. I've got Mark, who I spoke to just the other day, and he's told me he's making 70,000. I'm just rounding up, by the way, it's more than that. I'm just rounding up to easy numbers. He's making $70,000 a month. We have Paul, who generated, in pounds this time, a little over £300,000 in 15 months. Okay, we have Phil, who said he's now making 5-figure months. Okay, we've got Daniel doing 3K per week, and I've got many more testimonials. Okay, so look, what I want you to do, if you're interested in creating your own asset, your own digital product, start making money online. Look, old way is a job. The new way is to work for yourself online. Okay, this is the digital revolution. Revolution. I just forgot how to spell. I'm kind of going crazy with this pen as well and the colors. It's just I'm just having so much fun doing this. Okay, the new way is online, and look, it's a brand new year. Okay, it's a brand new year. You need that start. You need to change whatever it is you're doing right now. Now, Einstein said if you're doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, that's a sign of madness. Okay, I really don't like this pink now. It's giving me a headache. I'm going to get rid of that pink. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to wrap up the video. But this is what I want you to do next. If you are interested in making money the new way, then what I want you to do is contact me. Okay, contact me. We'll get on the phone. We'll have a one-to-one, and I'm going to find out a bit more about you, and I'm going to see if you qualify for me to actually help you and coach you. So this is my coaching program that I have available for you that I want you to go ahead and message me on. So what you want to do is message me now. Okay, I really have a limited amount of spaces and time to take on a certain amount of students. You see, what I get out of it are the success stories and the case studies, and I love that because it helps fuel my business even more, and at the same time it gets you the result that you're looking for, because you want to get online, you want that freedom, you want that security, you want change, right? When I speak to people, they tell me they want change. They tell me they're tired. They tell me that they're fed up. They tell me they want money. They tell me they want freedom. So this is me reaching out to you, seeing if you actually want help. And what you need to do right now is contact me. Okay, just send me a message through Facebook, or reply to me via email, and we're going to get on the phone. Okay, and I'm going to see if I can actually help you by giving you access and supporting you with my private coaching program. Okay, so go ahead and do that now. This video has kind of gone on to half an hour. I'm actually happy that you're still here right now listening to me, because I know you are. Okay, so look, that's Adeel Chowdhry signing out. Hopefully I've made a lot more sense than I usually do. Hopefully I've made sense throughout this. You actually want to focus on creating a digital asset that you can sell over and over again. So even while you sleep, it makes you money, just like it makes Lady Gaga money and all the other singers and artists out there. Even you can take this over to Hollywood and movies. You create a movie, what do you think happens? They sell hundreds of millions in ticket sales across the world. So I don't want to give you another example, otherwise I'm just going to carry on and it's going to end up being like a 2-hour long short 5-minute video, which is what I intended in the first place. So look, go ahead and contact me right now. This really is limited, and what I'll do is I'm going to wait for your message there. I will get on the phone and see if we can make you some money. It's Adeel Chowdhry signing out.